All right, Nate. So you've got business updates for us this week. What's happening in the local business world as we kick off 2026?
I think the biggest one is Club One Fitness. I know people are excited about it. It is open. They have posted before and after pictures of the gym. I missed the basketball courts and some of the stuff they do with that, but it's they basically said for now it's going to have the E-Town swim feel that we all know and love, and the classic. They even smell like the 80s. I don't know. I mean, take that, Stranger Things. But it's they do need to, obviously you need to make some money to spend money too. So there's a lot of things they still want to do. But obviously, still don't know anything about the outdoor swimming pool. I know that's a big thing. But they had some great rates. I think it was like $19.95 a month is what I saw. And they're starting to get the swimming schedule open. But Club One Fitness, if you don't know, it is the former E-Town Swim and Fitness Center off Ring Road next to Kroger. So, but it's back.
So they are officially open, Nate?
I believe this week. I think it was today or Thursday, but yeah, they are open this week. I don't know the pool hours. You'll have to check their website and check their Facebook page for what they're still doing there, because I know that they want to, lots of people want to use that pool. It's one of the few indoor pools that's in Hardin County, so they got to figure out how to do open swims and senior swims and aerobics and competitive swimming. I mean, you've got so many people that want to use the pool, and it's still only one pool.
Yeah.
So, and they still don't know if running it 24/7, like people swimming 3 in, is that even good security wise? Is it good financially? Will people even do it? So you got to make things that's not hard. It's not easy to do something like this, because you get so many people pointing you from so many different directions that want a piece of you. And it's one of those, you're not going to make everybody happy. I mean, you can try your best, and I think they are going to do the best. I think they want to help the community. They've done this. I've met Dustin. I've met Chad. They're great people. We've worked with them before. And I think it's going to be a good thing. People just need to give it some time.
I think I read the News Enterprise had a good article yesterday or today about it. I think it said that they got 1,500 members already signed up.
I think that's pretty solid. I mean, I don't know what they were shooting for, but that seems good to me.
Yeah, I know we sent them a lead list of over 125 or 50 from that one live stream we did. So I think they're right on their way to accomplishing their goals and plans.
Good for them. That's great. All right. What else do we have, Nate?
We got another opening. I continue just the downtown trend of that's where John works and drinks and lives. This is Straight and Narrow is owned by the Greenwell sisters, Olivia and Catherine. If you might know them from Denison and some of the other things that they've had. It's a high-end cocktail bar, which I don't drink. So I'm actually going to defer to John in a second about this. You have to get reservations, and it's not on like Open Table or anything. It's appointment only. Go to our Instagram page, and there's a link there. John, as the bourbon guy and someone who works in that field, what can you tell me that can explain it better than what I'm going to be able to?
So yeah, they're not going to have draft beer. It's not going to be a bar like that. They're not going to have draft beer. They're not going to have the expansive list of beer. I think that they'll be able to make you any cocktail that you want? Probably so. But they also have a curated list that they want to make. That's kind of where they want to stay. I think that's where they want to be at. Right now, I think there's a couple of gin cocktails, a mezcal cocktail, tequila and vodka cocktail, and a rye whiskey cocktail. No bourbon cocktails on the actual menu, but again, they'll have bourbon, I'm thinking, and they'll be able to make you like an old fashioned or anything like that too. They do have some bottled beer available, very limited on that. One NA option, which is always good to have. It's kind of, we've got them here at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. I feel like if you go to a bar and they don't have an NA option, they're missing out, because there's always somebody that needs that, and that's a good option to have. They got some other bubbly wines as well. And even if they can't make you, if you don't have an NA beer, they can make you an NA cocktail. Like I said, that's super easy to do, and they'll probably have you on that. But again, as far as I can see, it's appointment only. I have my appointment for Thursday. I'll be at the bar sitting there Thursday at 7:30. If anybody wants to come join at that time, come on down. I'll be working Wednesday here at BBT, but that's when they officially open, right?
Yeah.
Nate?
Yeah, I believe so.
And they had a soft opening this past weekend where I think they were just letting anybody come in. But it is limited. Like I said, I think they maybe 10 bar seats, and then maybe up to 20 seats. So not very, very much room inside there. Hence the name Straight and Narrow. That SMN is all I like to call it already.
It's a good nickname. Did you, is this in the old Cobbler's Cafe building?
It is. It's the one they just repainted brown, maroon. I guess my color palette's off. I mean, Rachel's the housing person, so she would have to tell me exactly what that color is, because I called it brown or maroon. I'm not even sure if that's right. But yeah, I ate there when it was Cobbler's Cafe several times, and we got breakfast there. I think John's right. Like if it held more than 5 tables in Cobbler's Cafe, I'd be shocked because I can't remember. I try to remember it in my mind. We usually always at the same table. And I can't remember more than 5 or 6, which before you get to the counter with the goodies and the coffee and everything else. So yeah, it's not a very big building, but it does give us something very, very smaller. Like if you're not people that like the bigger atmospheres and you like kind of doing that stuff, I think it does fit a niche.
I think so. I used to travel a lot, and there's this one place I'd always go to when I was in New York City called 9 to 5. It kind of reminds me of it. It's just a small place, just like this, thin, but it had great atmosphere. I went there every time I was there because I just loved the people that own the place, and I think that's kind of what they're shooting for here. I added the link to our link tree at hardinlocal.com so you can find their Facebook page.
So they also, those girls, they've done a great job downtown, just like Stacy has, just like Kevin has, just like Todd has. They've got a couple other things up their sleeves too. So this is just the first of one of the things that they'll be opening possibly by the end of this year. I don't know. But they've got some other things downtown on the strip that they'll be involved in too. So it's just great to see downtown continue to bloom and grow, get more stuff. And I wrote it off way long ago and I was way wrong about it. So sticking with new openings, Capri, which is the new fine Italian dining, was supposed to be opening this week. They have had a delay. They will not be opening today. They are in the former Namaste. Did I say that right? Namaste? I don't do it Indian. It's where Namaste started next to La Quinta. So you need to go into the La Quinta parking lot. If you try to drive around, you will fail. I have done so. It's not the easiest parking lot to get into. But it is a nice building. I counted it the other day. It seats over 100. I mean, it's flirted with 116, I believe. 4 to 6 people tables. So there's some too. But usually, if you do like 4 to 6, that way, if it's group will still fit. I have posted the menu. I did send it to Phil. I don't know if we'll add it here or what.
Some of it.
Oh, that's Laker. My bad.
That's Laker. I do have it. Let's see.
There we go.
Here we go.
Hey, that's what it is. There's a phone number. They're going to be like a lot of places are going to be closed on Monday, which I think makes sense because we're kind of slow. They do have a slow. And I think the prices are reasonable. I'm a huge foodie, but hot dinner for less or lunch for less than 20. I mean, I think the most expensive meal on the menu was 32, and that was Ville. I know, like I said, I'm not a foodie. This is where Brenton would be great. But Ville's cheap, no matter where you go. Yeah, so there's a Ville at the bottom. I think it says 28, 27, the Ville signature. They are going to have a lot more wines than they do have at down in Glasgow. But these are the same people that did Glasgow Napoles, which is award-winning down there. So I think it's going to be great. I mean, especially when it opens, when they said they open, they'll let me know and we'll help share it because I've worked with Matt before. I walked in this a couple of times, just randomly walk in the door and saw what they were doing. But they've turned that building around. So if you're thinking, oh, it's got to look just like Hoodoo's or Southern Nights, that's no. They've put in high quality brick and stone. They've got better lighting. They've redone the bathrooms. Like it's been redone. That's why it's taken a little while, but they want it to be done right. It's supposed to be done quick.
I'm super excited about that place.
They do have a Facebook page. I'll share it again, but they do have it's growing. So
I'll get that stuff added to our page too. The actual pictures of the menu so everybody can zoom in on them.
Sticking with Italian, I do love Italian, especially pizza. Luke Foods, if you've ever seen him on TikTok, he's based out of the Bryan County or Hart County. I know it's either Cave City or Horse Cave. I don't know exactly where he's from. He's somewhere down there, but very viral guy. Like as much as we grown, he dwarfs us. So he's a big deal when it comes to food. He just hit up Little Charlie's. He's in a Kentucky, best of Kentucky pizza. I think he gave Little Charlie's a 9.2. And a lot of people I saw in the comments said they didn't know about Little Charlie's, that I found him. So that's good for us. Zeke Darway, if you didn't know, is the manager of Little Charlie's. He's the one that helped sponsor two of the local meals that we did. And they're a fantastic place. And as kind of like Brenton said, they do more than pizza. They've got sandwiches that are really good. They can do pasta. They can do all sorts of things. So it's not just single slice New York mall airplane pizza. They do a lot of things, and they do it very well. But he also went over to Jailhouse, which I'm like a lot of us know and love over in Meade County. I think if you're from Hardin County, you don't know about Jailhouse, you're missing out. Because going out to the river and eating pizza overlooking the river is a fun afternoon. And he liked Jailhouse as well. And I love Jailhouse too. I'm not going to turn down pizza. And so, but it was great. If you go on there, it's on his TikTok page. It's on Facebook. It's got hundreds of views and clicks and comments already. But it was great that little Charlie's kind of hit that mark, and somebody would promote them like that. And in a good way. Like, he didn't give him a bad review. He gave him a very good review.
I love watching him. That's pretty exciting for little Charlie's. I'll have to go find that video.
So that's about all I got right now. I mean, I'll have a couple more things next week, but those would come out my 4 big talking points that I have this week.
Great. Well, Phil, did you have something?
I just added the menu to Hardin Locals page, like as a post with all the pictures.
Oh, thank you. Good job.
Check that out.
I am super excited about that. Besides Olive Garden, do we even have any really Italian here? Italian?
Unless they're talking about pizza Fazoli's. At least it's had
We used to have the gondolier back in the day. And
Gondolier was a chain too. People forget about that. It's a chain town.
I thought that was a local thing. I had no.
It's a chain. I don't think it looked like a chain in that building, but it very much is a chain. I saw a couple of them I saw one in North Carolina when I was in Charlotte. I've seen a couple of them in Alabama, in Ohio. They're still around. And then people forget Pasquale's way, way, way back with them. Gray hair.
And there used to be a place downtown, Vine Grove, too. I forget the name of that place, but there was a place downtown Vine Grove that was Italian for a little while.
Yeah, I think it's something we really don't have. I mean, when K-pop came in, that's something we didn't have.
Yeah.
The Mongolian Walk, Yummy Bowl that's coming in, that's a chain. That's something we don't have. I mean, there's we do have our coffee places that people talk about, but Yolkfell is still different. Vibe is still different. So I like when somebody who's able to come in and bring something different. And it's going to be a nice float balloon to see if we can support. I love gondoliers too. Like as much as I like Fazoli's breadsticks and Texas Roadhouse rolls, and for the Ruby Tuesday Bay biscuits, it's like gondolier I like their stuff too.
How long have they been gone? I mean, I can remember eating.
Oh, it's been probably over 20, because I was probably in my early 20s working for the News Enterprise when I last remember gondolier being open. Because that Mexican place has been there at least over a decade, if not going on 15 now.
Which I love going there too, so that's okay. But yeah, I miss them. I'm super excited about Capri. They had the best fried zucchini. I don't think I got to try that. Dang it! I love fried zucchini.
That scares me. Like, so if it's free and not a Skittle, I'm probably not eating it. So
love you, Nate. All right. Well, great updates to start the year. Audience, if you have business news to share with us, drop it in the comments or submit it at hardinlocal.com. We want to hear about what's going on, and we try to keep a heads up and try to get all the info, but we need your help. So if you know of something that's going on in our community or coming soon, make sure to drop it in a comment that way.
I still need to get out to your place, and you've renovated it. I still need to get out to Sheen Company. They've done a great job over there. Shanice has been great with us. There's a lot of places I still need to get out, and I haven't been inside the pottery place yet. I have been inside Bloom, and Bloom's doing some more stuff. There's lots of places that have opened I still haven't been into yet. I need to go in and say hi, walk around, do my video thing. But yeah, we've had some setbacks, but we've also got a lot of things coming. Publix, Kroger, all the restaurants that are coming with them, all the stores. Somebody texted me the other day. It's like, what's going on next to Dollar General over by Sarah's? That's Baskin Robbins and whoever else is coming. The new donut stop out by Buford Lee is not open yet. The new medical thing out by Buford Lee is not open yet. You've got what you call John, the World's Fair food court over at Toasted Yolk. Those buildings with all the international food that we have out there between Tequila
out there.
Yeah, Tequila House is a great friend of the show and helping putting our event. Wasabi, which is who I have at Christmas. Cats International Market was out there. The baseball card shop, and then plus 2 new buildings that are coming out there. One of which has a drive-through. So somebody you would think probably restaurant dining, unless it's going to be a bank with a drive-through. It's probably going to be a restaurant or dining or eatery of some sort. It's probably going in that spot. So many things all the way.
Well, awesome. Well, and so that kind of sums up our business update. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Britton and Michelle are taking this week off, but they will be back next week with another delicious food review. So we don't have anything to make you hungry on this episode today, unfortunately. But
John's still here.
one of my New Year's resolutions is to eat a little healthier. So Britton and Michelle are going to have to go to some healthy food options for me. All right, guys. Well, before we wrap up, let's make sure we didn't miss anything. I think we pulled. Oh, it looks like we've got a comment there that came in.
We got one more from Leah. Thank you for your comments, Leah. I don't think we know yet Which coffee shop?
It's not going to be Starbucks. We know that because Starbucks is going to Kroger. And I've been told it is not Seven, because Seven Brewery, the only one that we know of right now is the one that's going next to Wendy's, Shoney's, that one. If I had to guess, it's going to be another Dutch. But that's just me. I don't have anything official for that one. And then I've heard they haven't confirmed that one yet. But somebody's definitely had a spot and knows that they're going there. And I'm just taking it because Publix came. I mean, they're going there. I think the coffee place will probably be Dutch, but maybe Honey Brothers could be somebody else. Could be one of the other ones. But
it's just best guess.
Yeah,
I don't think it's Starbucks.
I don't think it's Starbucks.
Awesome. Right. Well, guys, do any of you all have any shout outs, either personal or business, you want to share before we sign off?
If you are a Disney fan, which I've been known to be, Disney has some really good rates going on right now. Buy 4, get 2 days free. And also, like, if you want to take your kids, we did this. One day this past summer, we stayed at Coronado Springs, and our check-in day, we had to go to the water park with the Typhoon Lagoon. Those waves are massive. It knocked me off of the back row, and I looked for Courtney's shoes in the ground somewhere. So, but they include the water park for free now on check-in day. And both Disney water parks will be open this summer. If you want to book a Disney vacation, whether it's cruise line, hotel, I happen to know a person inside my house. Courtney does a very good job. And amazing deals. Like, I wish what we did, we already have vacations booked for 2026. If we hadn't, we would take advantage of one of these. Because if you're a Disney fan, yes, there is a lot of construction going on, but there's a lot of good things about Disney right now, especially the rates. These are some of the best ones I've seen. And if you hit up with a local travel agent like my wife, they could hook you up.
Does she help with cruises, Nate? Because that's
we just booked a Carnival cruise. This will be our first Carnival cruise ever. We actually booked it over the weekend because my parents go down to Florida every summer in PCB, which gets ungodly hot on July 4th. So I was like, I don't need 7 days on the same beach in Panama. I will fry by day 3. So we were like, okay, let's look at a cruise or something. And so it's like, oh yeah, so New Orleans, about 4.5 hours, 5 hours from Panama. So we're going to catch a cruise out of New Orleans. It'll be our first time in New Orleans. And I'm sure John says I could probably rank pretty well down in New Orleans.
There's a lot of good spots down there. Not just there's food places down there are amazing as well. Oh, man, so many good places.
I'm getting a bidet. Not just Disney bidet. I'm getting a real bidet this time.
Yeah.
I think I'm all the way. But we're going to drive, make the drive 5 hours and catch a Carnival cruise. That it goes to Cozumel, which I love, and Progresso, which will be our first time there. And we get some neat excursions set up, and it allows us to experience the brand. Like it's one good thing to be able to book something, but it's also something else to be able to speak from it. Yeah. Hey, I know I'm a customer of theirs. Here's the good things. Here's how you can compare it to other. Like I've done high end like Disney. We love Royal. We looked at MSC, and we actually found somebody MSC cruise and a celebrity cruise. But I think Carnival, because I like burgers, so Guys Burger Joints would be right up my alley. They have a barbecue place, it'd be right up my alley. And it's not a huge ship compared to some of the other ones. So I think it's going to be a good fit. And if nothing else, let's just go to New Orleans for the first time. Let's just drive to a cruise instead of flying in for the first time. There's a lot of good things to like about it. And it's not a bad drive going home. Like New Orleans I think it's probably easier drive coming back than PCD is.
Yeah, New Orleans is a great spot. One of my favorite, most unique towns in the country, I think. But if you do want to get a hold of Nate and his wife to do that, check out hardinlocal.com, and you can find Nate's contact info, and you can reach out and get a hold of her. Bill asked, and I think we already answered this question. Let's go. Is that a Baskin Robbins?
That's Baskin Robbins. It's a 3. It's really started especially the last week or two. That's why more people are asking about it. Last week or two, it's really had a lot of movement there. It's going to be Baskin Robbins. It's going to be a 3rd. So the one by the hospital is not closing, which people at the hospital love their ice cream. So that's a golden spot. Obviously, John Hardin being on North Dixie is a golden spot. So I don't see either of the 2 closing. I was told it's a 3rd. There will be 2 other spots, possibly one of which will be a restaurant or eatery as well. We don't know the other 2 yet. No.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Well, here's how you can stay connected with Hardin Local. Go to hardinlocal.com for all of our links and resources. As Phil has mentioned multiple times, he puts those up a lot. So you want to stay in connection with that website. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. So please follow us on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube, and definitely follow us on Facebook. And don't forget, as Phil mentioned earlier, this Friday at 1 p.m., we're going to go live with Sheriff Ward and the Hardin County Sheriff's Office. So please submit your questions in the comments or message them to us through social media. Guys, Phil, Scott, Joe, and Nate, thank you all for being here with me today to kick off 2026. This is going to be an amazing year for Hardin Local. And to everyone watching, thank you for being part of the Hardin Local community. We're so grateful to start this new year with you. We'll see you next Tuesday, same time, same place.
Peace out, guys.